I'm about to embarrass myself on the internet by sharing all the dumb financial decisions that I have made in the pursuit of love. Let's get started with this first one. When I was in my mid-20s, I was dating a very good-looking man, and he was not into me. But me, being a little anxious, attached girly back in the day, was like, this man is a prize. Let me do everything I can to keep him. I was making about twice as much as he made at the time. He had like taken a step back in his career, living with his grandma, so he had no expenses. And mind you, he was still making like $60K a year with no expenses. Well, his birthday rolls around and I'm like, I want to take this hot piece to Mexico. I offer that to him, and this is how not into me he was. He had to think about that. He had to think about whether or not he wanted to take me up on that offer. Eventually he accepts. I'm like, oh my God, we're in love. A few days before we're set to leave, he's like, you know, I think I want to check it back. I was like, okay, let me go check what the prices are. Originally I look and I'm like, oh, I think it's like $50, not realizing it was like 75 after taxes and it was 75 each way. So originally I told him, oh, it'll be $50. And then after going through the checkout process, I'm like, oh, never mind, it was $150. And he goes, well, I was only planning on spending $50. Mind you, I just paid for an entire trip to Mexico for his birthday. Entire trip. I keep expecting him to like be a reasonable person and be like, okay, I got it. I'm the one who wants to check a bag. I'll check it and like, I'll pay the $150. He does not do that. So I went ahead and paid for it. Now we go on the trip, have a great time. He tells me he loves me and he breaks up with me a week after we get back. I take full ownership of this, me doing these things because I thought I needed to like earn love. But the reason I'm sharing these stories is so that like you can recognize it in your own relationships or just avoid it.